Nick, you'll do anything to get out of work, won't you? Now he's certified.
There you go.
Or was it beeping? Oh yeah. Drop. Then when the hurricane came, if you saw that video, all the trees that blew over the stumps just brought my water line right out of the ground. Howdy folks, good to see you here on the Mr. Dig channel. Got a rainy day in Georgia today, so we're gonna jump on the CAT Mini X. I've got to run a new water line to my house, but before we do that, we've got to kind of get us a game plan, get it cleared out a little bit. So we're gonna get the CAT304 E2, I forgot which model this was. We're gonna get it checked out, go around there and see what we can get done. Got my giant Ringo keys that I have still kept up with. It's kind of hard to lose this one, that's why I bought it, because, well, it's ginormous. Let's take a look here and see what we're working with. Engine oil looks good. Rolando just serviced this for me not too long ago, so it should be in good shape. All right, let's jump in her, get her warmed up, and head around to the swamp. Let's see, where is the CAT key? There it is. Pretty easy to find because I believe it's the only gold one on the whole set. It's the perfect day to do this project because it's just a light rain. Turn the radio off. But anyway, it's just a light rain to keep that dust knocked down for me. And this is a really, really fun little machine to run. Got a radio in it. AC, so you can just sit in here and chill. Super comfortable, very strong little machine. Also got the push blade on the front. I'm sure we'll use that some. But what I really want to do is, there's still some dirt humps around there in the area that we're going to. Now I want to bring the CAT skid steer with the mulching attachment. I want to bring it in next, but since we got all those humps and stuff, I don't want those teeth going into that dirt. So we're going to go with the Mini X first to kind of smooth out any areas, get it prepped. Then we're going to dig for our water line. After we get a new water line put in, which is going to be later, we will then take the CAT skid with the brush attachment on it, go in there and just hopefully not get stuck and chew up that whole area. So let's get on around there and get started. Okay, I say let's go ahead and enter right here. My house is right that way through the woods, but this area has grown up. Now I have ran what we call the Tasmanian Devil, which is the CAT skid with the clearing head on it. We just named it Taz because when that thing comes through, man, it just sends stuff flying every which way. I have ran it in here a little bit in the past when we first got it, but again, it hit some of those dirt hills. There was wire in here, it got all wrapped up. So I say let's get us kind of just a general game plan with the Mini, scratch a little bit here and there, make our way to the water line, and then see what we got to do. Bees are buzzing my ear. See what we got to do to go ahead and dig our trench. We got some trees we still got to move from the hurricane. So let's get to work. don't know about y'all, but I love watching this stuff, man. It's such instant gratification. Just getting all these vines cleared up at every swipe is just, I just love it. Watching all that stuff just get pulled to me. I love my job. But here's the reason we're doing this with the Mini X and not the mulching head first, because I had an old road sign laying here. More than likely from my wild days when we may or may not used to have run around in pickup trucks and drank beer and hit signs and then brought them and put them on my driveway. May or may not have. Very important. Oh, there are those snakes underneath it. Let's see what it is. Old squiggly sign. Let's put it on the other side of the road. And also, I'm gonna go ahead and close the door of my Mini X because there's yellow jackets. And I don't, if you don't have them in your part of the country, they're wasps that have their nest underground. They do not like being disturbed, and they will attack the crap out of you. They're super aggressive. They're about like them darn Russian bees that we've got in the beehive. Actually, they're probably even meaner. So I'm gonna get the door closed and let's get back to some instant gratification.
When your soul is lonely, sad and blue, ain't got no love and shoulders to lean on, there's always a sunny side across the river. Take a ride, take a swim, and all your worries go away. Go across the river and you'll be fine. Go counting winners, it's right down the line. You'll be alright on the sunny side. Lost in the city lights, ain't got nowhere to turn your winding wheels. There's always the sunny side across the river. Take a ride, take a swim, my friend, and paddle your guitar. Across the river, you'll be fine. Go counting winners, right down the line. You'll be alright on the sunny side.
This little thing is just too much fun to run, you guys. I'm having a blast on this little thing. But look at the great thing about it, you can get up in between all these trees and they're super tight. I mean, look, I was able to get all up in here just because of the design of that thing and the zero radius swing or whatever you call it, but you don't have to worry about hitting anything with the turntable. Able to get all up in these little nooks and crannies, and it's looking a lot better. But that's a lot of stuff right there, you know. And it was a fire hazard too, because believe it or not, even though this is swampy, this top area is really dry because of the canopy of trees above, I guess. But it's super dry, even though it's kind of still drizzling rain right now. So we'll have to find us a good rainy day. I'm going to come back in here at some point and kind of segregate this material out, shake a little bit more of the dirt out. Maybe, I don't know, we got to find us a nice, this is about the best spot I could find to burn where we don't burn any trees up and start a real forest fire. But yeah, we'll shake it loose a little bit, come back on a nice rainy day, set this puppy on fire. And I tell you what else, that push blade, you're able to take, what is that, 5-foot swaths. You just drop that blade. That thing does not know its own strength. I mean, I was pushing some serious dirt right in here. I'd back up, hit it again. So I'm going to continue to play around in this little area. That's probably about as good as I'm going to be able to get it up in there. And we're just going to keep making our way toward the pipeline and see how it looks when we get done. Alright, this is coming together like butt cheeks, y'all. We are moving right along. This little machine, I tell you, it really can do some work. I love just sitting in here and listening to the radio. It started to rain again, so I brought you guys inside. But this is not work right here, man. This is fun. And again, just watching all these vines and pine straw and crap just rake up so easily. It's addictive. I need to stop and go get me some lunch, but I just can't. I can't stop. Grab this big old pile right here. It's pretty lightweight too, so you can just drag huge globs to you. I'm trying to take my time. We're up here by my gate that goes to my house, and pulled up some electrical line a while ago. It looks like I may have a have grabbed another one right here. Yep, I just saw my lights go off on the gate, so we're gonna have to run us a new electrical line. But what I'm trying to do, honestly, you guys, is take my time and do things right now. You know, y'all know if you've been watching the channel for any amount of time, I'm trying to slow down. The reason being is that exact that electrical line right there. I just laid it under the pine straw a long time ago, didn't bury it, didn't put it in conduit, and now I'm paying the price for it. So just trying to take my time, do things right now that I'm getting older, and I don't have to come back and do them again or redo it, you know, and fix stuff. So hopefully I can keep that mentality and try not to rush through my projects and just take the time, slow down, do things right, bury stuff, put it in conduit, mark it. That way I don't have to come back and fix stuff later on. Hey, here comes our buddy Aaron about to pull up. Let's see what he's got going on. Might need a look. No, we're good on fuel. Let's take a look. Yeah, we still got 3/4. Wonder what he's doing riding around. Let's go talk to him. Hey, Aaron.
What's up, dog?
What's happening, Chemo Slobby?
I was just looking to see what you was doing, man. I seen a little mini hoe was missing.
Yeah, I stole it from you.
See what kind of trouble you getting into.
The folks on YouTube been missing you. They're like, where's Aaron been?
Here I am.
He's right there.
Right here.
Riding around.
Yeah.
I thought for a minute I might need some fuel, but I'm good. Yeah, man, just trying to get this thing cleaned up, and then I know you ordered my pipe.
I got it up there.
Yeah, so I'm trying to make my way towards the pipe and then make a nice path.
Yeah.
A nice path.
Make a nice path.
A nice path.
A nice pipe
A
path.
nice pipe path. Make a nice path so we have room to work and lay our pipe out, and we're not down there in the poison oak and all that crap.
This is very good.
So my pipe is on the other side of this gate right here, y'all. So if we can clear out a little bit more, then we can take and follow the pipeline. Let me try this one more time. Clear a pipe path down through the woods, and then get a new water line ran to my house, because won't be long and that thing will be done broke again. It's got about 50 patches on it. So that's what we're gonna do, Bubba. What you got going on today?
I was just playing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
On the skid again?
I was going to get on that, but you took it, so I guess I'll do something else.
Dang.
Yeah. Shoot. Guess I'll go home early.
See where we're going with this already? It didn't take long. It's a good day for watching movies and hanging out, though, that's for sure.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's kind of dreary, so.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna get back to it.
Yeah.
Yep, doggone it. Got my power line. It runs to the meter box, if you can see it or not, right there. And it ran right here to power my gate, which I hadn't used in a while anyway. And the little lamps up top. I saw those lights go out. I was like, yep, know where that one goes. So when we get done clearing up in here, what we'll do is bring the trencher down and go ahead and trench, put it in conduit, do it right, and then maybe even trench over to the pump house, and that would allow us some irrigation through here. We could come in and plant some plants, make this place beautiful, because this does have the potential. I mean, it's an absolutely beautiful bottom. It stays shaded with all the big pines, so it would look really nice plant it all up with some azaleas. If I can keep the daggum deer from eating everything that I plant. Only around my house, like very close to my house, can I plant stuff that I actually like, because the deer eat absolutely everything. Okay, let's get back to it. Gotta get us a little window wiping action going. It's been a steady kind of drizzle day. Great day to do this though. I'm having a blast. All right, let's go ahead and raise our blade up. Back up a little bit more and keep I just try to keep a wall of debris coming towards me, and you kind of can use that as a sweeper too. As you pull this pile back to you, it kind of cleans the floor for you. Still trying to keep the teeth down close, just to help get all the vines and roots up. But yeah, it works out really good when you just kind of pretend like you rolling this big old thing right across the ground. The end result is pretty good. I gotta put my blade back down there because we're rocking, as you can tell. A little bit like that. And the other great thing about this little excavator is I can get up real close to those trees without hitting any of them and skinning them, because I really hate skin up trees. It just looks bad. I gotta pull up just a little bit more though. I backed up a little too far. See if we can get this old muscadine vine off of this pine tree right here. It is so satisfactory pulling these vines down, man, because some of them go up 50 feet and you can just hear them ripping down through the canopy. It just looks so much better too. Maybe this will help out with the mosquitoes too. Get a little bit more wind flow coming down through here, dry this swamp out a little bit. There's a big old root. Aaron was saying we got a root rake attachment for the skid, so we may bring that down here too and clean up all these roots. We'll have to see how it looks when we get done. All right, now we can back up. Just back up maybe 10 feet at the time. Working this material right to me, and then we'll have to, dadgummit, my magnet ain't holding like it's supposed to, you guys. Keep sliding down, and then we'll just have to come back down here and let this stuff die and dry out, and then make us a big old fire. Shouldn't take long to dry out. It's mainly the only thing that's green is those muscadine vines, so it won't take long at all. A week or two, let it sit down here with some dry weather. Find us a good old rainy day, get us some hay bale and a little bit of diesel starting fluid. And who doesn't love to burn stuff, man? I love fire. All right, we're gonna go ahead and turn. We can head towards the pipe. Clean this up a little bit more before we move though. Go ahead and use that thumb to bite it. Whoa, that was heavy. All right, let's put our blade down again. See if we can make it past this big old pine tree without skinning it. We'll throw this material right here. Then we can use our push blade a little bit later and add it to our big pile. This is one handy little machine though, man. If you're wanting to get started in land clearing, these things aren't cheap, but they're reasonable. And the amount of work that you could get done with a little machine like this, and haul it on a relatively small trailer behind a diesel truck, this would be a good introductory machine, I would think, for smaller clearing jobs. Take you a little bit longer to get it fine graded with this machine, but it's still possible. Oh yeah, come to Papa. Stick those teeth down in it, boy. You could just bring so much material getting very close to the water line. You can see the water line running right through there, so I got to be careful not to hit it because I'm not prepared to put a new water line in this afternoon, and I skipped lunch, so it's almost 3 p.m. so we definitely don't want to have to be putting another stupid patch on this thing. Matter of fact, while we're talking about it, let's jump out and see exactly where it is. This is another thing that I didn't take my time and do right, and I just kind of needed water at my house, so we just laid it right on top of the ground there. Then when the hurricane came, if you saw that video, all the trees that blew over the stumps just brought my water line right out of the ground. But it looks like yeah, I'm glad we got out because I probably would have hit it. Looks like it comes right up through here. Tell you what, let's just see if we can grab some of these logs and limbs and stuff, and then start clearing us a path down through there for when we bring the pipe in. All right, please don't hit the water line, Ryan. Take my time, go real nice and easy, because it is very, very shallow. This tree is rotten. See if I can get it sideways, then we can get a better hold on it. There we go. I think what I'd like to do once we get the pipe down here and I get a couple guys to help me is to go ahead and dig back up into the bank as far as I can and attach the water line there, and then dig us a nice deep trench that we don't ever have to, or at least for a long time, don't have to worry about my water line breaking, because this is probably the 12th time we've had either ice storms or hurricanes or tornadoes, and I've never taken, again, the time to come down here and fix it right. But we're going to this time, guys. This will make it so much easier on us working down here in a nice clean area, worried about ticks and briars and poison oak and all that other mess getting in our way. Break time. Aaron just called and we've got the CAT mechanic here. So our CAT 30-ton haul truck's been overheating on a differential. So he's here right now and I want to see what's going on with that thing. So let's go check it out. Maybe we'll come back down here if we have time today. If not, next video. Look how much better this is looking though, you guys. I mean, we still got to do the finishing touches, but to go from that mess to this right here, I'm happy with that. And it's fun to do. Yeah, we come in here and get all these roots up. Shoot, we may even just bring some mulch down and just mulch this area. How beautiful would that be? And now I just want to keep going, but down in there is where it gets sticky. That's where we're gonna have to be real careful. But yeah, we open up this thing, man, that could be a beautiful little valley through there. All right, to the landfill. All right, still got mulch going out, trash coming in. Looks like everybody is up here wanting to know what's wrong with the CAT. And we got a waste management truck broke down over here. The wrecker is loading him up. What's up, Junior?
Hey,
how you doing, man? Yeah, doing good. Yeah, we got a waste management truck. He's undoing the drive shaft, it looks like. So not my truck, but still sucks to see somebody break down.
Yeah.
What's up? Nick, you'll do anything to get out of work, won't you?
Yeah, right.
That's why he did it, Dad. He did it so he didn't have to work.
That's what I was just getting at. Don't tell him about.
I bet he was driving fast on purpose, making that thing overheat.
Yeah.
Is that what happened? What's going on with it though? Seriously?
No.
Differential?
The front axle oil is overheating.
Front axle oil. Huh.
Oh, that's the alarm that's going off on it.
Interesting. Front axle oil temperature alarm. Huh. Let's see what the cat man's got to say. What's up, cat man?
What's up?
Can I put you on YouTube? You don't care, do you? You figured it out yet, or did you just get here?
Just showed up.
Just showed up?
No idea what I'm doing.
Yeah, but you're a professional, so I'm sure you.
That's what this guy said. I don't know if I believe him yet.
Hey, man, we put safety. Certified.
Yeah.
That's a motor. That's not for him.
Well, now he's certified.
There you go.
So what's the protocol here? So front axle overheating, you ever seen that before?
No, I was just telling him I'm a specialist in compact equipment.
Okay.
So this is kind of out of my realm, really.
Gotcha.
But the code doesn't seem to be that dramatic. It's just an over temperature code. It's only populated 5 times in 102 hours.
Okay.
So my suggestion is probably bump up the retarder, run it downhill.
Yeah.
And maybe use less brakes. And it says in the computer to use brakes just for like slow moving flat surfaces. Let the retarder do all the downhill work.
Right.
So if we're having to ride brakes going downhill, I would just bump up the retarder.
Gotcha. Okay. Just let the engine do the slow down.
Yeah, let it do its work. And
Okay.
then I guess if possible, we'll come back out.
Yeah.
Check it out. But
all right.
It was like a level 1 security code, so it's not even.
That ain't bad.
Nah.
No
How do I,
no beeping, or was it beeping?
Oh,
Oh yeah. They'll let you know when something's wrong.
There's a warning,
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Okay.
how do I bump up the, what do you say, a retarder?
Yeah, it's a retarder. He knows how to do it. He
Okay.
just told me he said it when he first got the machine, but he can change it back too.
Okay. Bump it up a little bit. Jake, more Jake brake, please.
Oh, Jack brake.
More Jake brake.
Yeah.
What do you think, Dad?
I think money.
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 You see this machine sitting here and you ain't making no money, and that ain't good.
Right.
Get her back to running. All right, we'll add some more Jake brake and put her back to work, buddy.
At least there's a rental, so we don't have to pay for it.
That's right. Okay, well that ain't horrible news. We're just gonna have to turn up the Jake brake a little bit on Nick's truck. And the tech was saying, I don't know if I recorded it or not, but the brakes really are only meant to be used on level surfaces. So going downhill, we're gonna let the engine do all the work and see if that fixes it. If it doesn't, it's a rental, and then maybe they'll just bring us another one. One thing Dad and I were talking about off camera is possibly bringing on another haul truck. I know we talked about it in the last video. Next week we're going to have our meeting and kind of just look at things and see, okay, can we afford it? Do we want to bring it in? Do we have an operator? Yada yada yada. But that'll be kind of interesting. And then also we need a bigger hoe. As many of you have commented, we know it, but they're so expensive. I mean, I just got a quote in today and it's well over $500,000 for a larger excavator, so we got to kind of weigh that option as well. But I'll keep you guys posted. I hope you had fun hanging out with me today. I had a blast hanging out with you. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up if you don't mind, and subscribe if you hadn't already, or at least consider doing so. Other than that, I'll see you on the next video.